you know, the union supervisors for the, 5-minute job.
Well, they got that new guy.
Listened to Wally and Fred this morning on the radio. They got on.
I don't know.
They were just
when is
having
it scheduled
fun
for?
about that.
When is it
One
scheduled
last
for?
10 point on here, and just the. Just
Nobody said anything to me. Yeah.
Levels or units there.
Oh, yeah. One of these is slightly out of.
Well, but if you look at that team space.
Areas come in and roll out their prayer rug, and doesn't matter to me. I mean, whatever they want to do. They probably think it's strange if I want to screw the old lady across the kitchen table or something. So, I just figure it's different.
Leave it to you to bring the level of conversation down to the gutter.
Well, I belong there.
Somebody does in every crowd.
Somebody's got to do it, yeah,
Every crowd.
I resemble that.
He makes us all look good by comparison. We like it.
I thought that's what everybody kept.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Nobody said anything yet to me. Did I lose you?
There's a threaded couple of on the outside that you can take off and put the wires through that. So then later on you can lock it down.
Yeah, that's
And you just match up the colors.
Let me give you the voice or the recording one.
All the boats that went through the shop there ended up down there somewhere.
No, I haven't checked that. I haven't been online for the last couple hours unless they sent it.
Yep. They tend to salvage them down there, right, and then they rebuild them or whatever.
Yeah, these German in different country too, probably is cheaper.
Wouldn't pass emissions up here no more. So.
We had a lot of fun with
Probably
the
go
guys
somewhere.
in Guyana. They bought stuff from the U.S., but they also bought stuff from China. This is back in the early 70s.
I've got to do that other training you've done already, that Lean Associate.
Rope, whatever they made, it just was horrible. And so they got to liking our stuff that was brought down.
We'll go down and see Dennis. She's dating this next week, I think, and bring him up with us.
Yeah.
But, our harnesses were nothing.
I have a lot of those.
Probably what I'm saying is that you don't think you have one.
Yeah.
End up getting that.
Unlike
Is your harness?
Showing like all the
unlike a regular movie camera, you have a real slow zoom with a regular movie camera. This one's pretty quick. You've got it.
I've got my camera here, and I can do video, but it was kind of interesting to come out and balance this thing with Glenn, and we're screwing around and figured out he's going to have 14 pounds of weight out there at the corner.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got looking, he went in to do something, and I got looking at it. And I come up with the idea of moving that thing, and he called back to M squared and come to find. Are you all right there, Glenn, or do you want a hand? I'm all right.
You were talking about suicide cars this morning?
Yeah.
My wife found a box of them that I had for a long time ago. They were 4 numbers and 3 letters.
Oh, some CB cards? Yeah.
In 63 and 64.
Yeah, I had some all over the States and some Pacific Islands and a little bit of Europe.
Yeah.
I only got about half a dozen there. RJR out of Jamaica and a couple of European stations on the low band. That was fun. Well, I tell you what, I had an antenna that wasn't very good. It was just a piece of wire along the way hung between two trees. It had kind of an L shape to it, but it went out for a distance and then across to another tree, and then just came down into the radio room in the basement. Yeah, I just had to put on some hip waders so I could avoid the water moccasins that were swimming around my legs.
There's more mosquitoes that...
Yeah, well, I had a net on my head too, yeah.
I put a gooseberry bush in right at the end of my raspberry patch so I'd have a variety. And then I had strawberry.
Gooseberries are my favorite.
The snakes climb trees.
Yeah.
That was unnerving because we, second day there,
Bless you.
killed a banded cobra, and that sucker was about this long.
Yeah.
First day or two, you could see me wearing shorts.
Yeah,
not after that,
no.
I wore long pants.
Yeah.
And then we killed a couple of black mambas, and
The only snake you want in your pants is the one you were born with.
That's the one, and I wasn't going to use it over there either. So,
Which part of Africa were you in? Which part of Africa were you in?
I went to, God damn it now.
Tasmania.
No, where's
Kenya.
Robert Mugabe?
Kenya.
Zimbabwe.
35, I think, is the good stuff. Scotch brand.
Well,
It doesn't get sticky and it doesn't peel and it doesn't solidify the way
Yeah.
some of the stuff does.
I wonder how that Gorilla Tape was lasting. Well, I put a piece of Gorilla Tape outside my house just to test it.
Mm.
Been there 2 years, I forgot about it until right now.
Oh, yeah. I've got some of that Gorilla Tape, but
Here we
I
go.
thought it was just heavier.
It's a lot thicker.
Yep, best available one.
Well, I could do a double bowler or a bowling on a bite, but both those slippery in a bowling.
This is not a really
Figure eight, the rabbit comes out of the hole and back around the tree and back in the hole.
Yeah.
Come up over here, you're higher.
My tripping wire.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Triple sleeve.
And that driver's not here. Fell through.
What'd you say?
Upside down, huh? Put it on the edge.
I said, what?
I thought you just said something.
Well, that was the guy down the street.
Oh.
That was the horse saying,
Comes to here.
where's lunch?
What are you guys doing up there? Don't feed me.
This angle here, you pull
I'd like some oats.
that way, basically. Lay it there, almost upside down, wouldn't it? Oh, it is gonna, it's gonna.
Move here, it's on hand.
That'll just go into the sling that we,
Yeah,
or
there's
the
a
rope.
little farm up there. We got a mule. Haven't heard it much today. Actually, not a mule, a donkey.
Good to go. Go up another 8 feet.
You gonna clear that other guy wire? Gus, pull. Gus, pull. Gus, pull on yours. Okay. Okay, Bob, pull on yours a little bit. Okay, keep them like that. Okay. That one is just...
We get up near it, I'll pull on. I think it's a damn good thing that you other folks showed up today.
Yeah. I think this is earning us operating time on the station.
You want to work on one of the mountain big guns, eh?
You bet your ass I do.
Okay, Bill, pull it up another foot. Okay.
Yeah?
that underneath it.
Yeah,
And then I have a way to move it around.
You're volunteering, Ike? Go ahead.
that's a good idea.
And, but
Not me.
If you're gonna cut off the bottom, you can cut off the top part of the diamond.
All of the ones we had a foot
That'll
pedal to
create more
run.
clearance from
You know,
the
we'd have a
phasing
button
lines
and that way you
lines
could,
that connect
you
the
could
elements.
see. When we did
That was one of the
Republic
tricky things.
Plaza,
Which is actually very good. Good for you.
Oxidants.
Antioxidant.
My wife, she eats pomegranates all year long.
it was good for you.
Oh, yeah.
For your health.
I think the muscadine grapes have the most of that, whatever.
Yeah, grapes have a lot of antioxidant. Red grapes, especially.
I ate some Hershey's Dark. That's supposed to be them antioxidants so
Yeah,
my pipes
it's,
don't rust.
Me too.
Yeah, we could just live on wine and chocolates and.
Holy shit!
It does because it is.
If you covered that with silk, it would propel your boat.
You're right.
Well, I flew into Phoenix. I flew into Phoenix.
30
and drove
by
down because
50, that's
they
1,500
wanted
square feet,
$900
and I carry
to
1,800
fly
square feet on the boat.
Is that it?
Yeah. That's more than enough.
Good, somebody-
It just rotated back, but you know, he
So,
just
plus,
checked it.
I got to eat dinner with Garrett. And
Good, somebody's paying
I
attention
had
here.
Gish, but he was working. He was out. Just come over, pick it up.
Fuck away.
It's like a 70 gun, you know. He said, "Come over, pick it up."
Fireproof.
I said,
Yeah.